So we know many people are currently working from home or staying in the house, and naturally normal routines have gone out the window. We're also aware that many people are currently on their rehab or training journey. At Pure Sports Medicine, we think it's important to keep these journeys going, as taking a break from your rehab can affect your recovery time. And for those of you that have been training for an event which may have been cancelled or postponed to later on in the year, we don't want to waste all that hard work that you've put in and lose the progress you've made. That's where we come in. We're offering a remote consultation from all our clinics to ensure that your rehab or training continues with little to no hiccups along the way. So I'm sure you're wondering what that looks like from your home environment. So we've put together a sequence of exercises as an example of how we can help adapt your rehab or training to suit your current environment. World's greatest stretch. When performing this exercise, do each movement relatively slowly. You're trying to stretch into each position. You'll feel your hamstrings to start with as you walk your hands down. You'll feel your hips and your back as you put your foot up next to the hand and as you rotate the body. The squat. Here I go through different ways of which to do it. One you can just do as normal tempo. What we don't want to see is you going too low where your lower back rounds. You can also pause at the bottom to make the exercise slightly harder and the duration longer. Reverse lunge. Make sure you put your weight into the front foot. We don't want to see any knee rolling inwards. If you find that you do that, regress the exercise to a static split squat where your feet don't move and you just squat straight up and down. The idea is that your torso should lean more into the front leg than the back leg. The side plank. Have your elbow underneath your shoulder, have your legs straight and your body in a straight line. Push your elbow into the floor and feet into the floor to keep your hips up. If you find this difficult, bend the knees and repeat the same. Bulgarian squat. Have your back foot up on a chair, bench or step. You can either put your laces on the chair like I have or toe. Similar, you want to lean into the front leg. The variations I've done are a normal tempo, a slower tempo on the way down to change in the difficulty of the exercise. Single leg squat, you can choose a chair or bench or sofa depending on what height is available. The first exercise is just to lower yourself down slowly. If the chair moves, prop it up against a wall. If that exercise is comfortable, you can also stand up from the chair, bench or step. Incline or chair push-up. Here, make sure the chair is up against a wall so it's fixated and doesn't move. Lower yourself down slowly and press yourself up away again. Make sure your body stays as a plank. To increase the difficulty, slow the reps down. Hamstring bridge. Place your heels on the bench. Make sure again it's in a secure position. You want to dig your heels in to lift your hips up and down. This exercise is for the hamstrings, glutes. To make this exercise harder, hold the top and lift one leg off. Try to maintain your hip position as you do this. Again, if this is comfortable, lift your hips up and down with one leg instead. Single leg hip lifts. Push-up position with your foot on a chair, bench or step. Your aim is to try to reposition yourself in a push-up position every time and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. So these are just a couple of examples how we can tailor a bespoke workout or rehab program for you, your needs and your environment. It's important we adapt your S&C now to ensure we can continue to meet those training needs and goals. Now, more than normal, we want to ensure no one sustains any new or encourage any old niggles to crop up.